Yes, well, hello everyone. Yeah, 4:30 in the morning, Wednesday morning, and yep, time to get going, morning, going. Good morning. First things first. Yummy, yummy. Seriously, do you really need this part? Well, that's a lot better. Let's go see if that coffee's done. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock in the morning. In the office now, getting ready to work. I don't know if you could see back there, but we've got a whole list of news stories, YouTube comments, whatever to go through. So, this is kind of a boring part of the day, really, for you, not for me. I actually like this part of the day because I get to find out all the cool news stories before you guys, and it's kind of hard because you have to kind of pick and choose on what you're gonna put in the show that day. So anyway, yeah, like I said, 5 a.m. I'm gonna get started on researching some news stories, and we'll pick this back up when it's not so boring. Okay, so now what you're about to see is probably the absolute hardest process and everything. However, it is the number one most rewarding part of just about every day. Come here, sweetheart. Alright, so I've got for the most part, I've got all of my stories researched. It's 7:35 in the morning, so we've, oh gosh, what's that make it, about 2.5 hours of researching stories. It's a pretty basic news day as far as the news goes, I guess, so it wasn't very difficult to research them. On some of the harder days, some of the more serious stories that have a bigger impact on the community, it takes a little bit longer. But yeah, not too bad today. We are about 25 minutes out from filming. Almost time to get to the meat of the day, so yeah, looking forward to that.
I don't know if I would call this fun. With your move, I've got you on the run. Even though I'm not the one to blame, you still want to fight me all the same. The games we play when trying to love, it's insane, can't get enough. Why is it so hard loving you, girl? Hold me tight, don't set me free. What you want is fine with me.
Alright, well now, God, this is horrible trying to film yourself. It's time to do some filming. Time to make some news. I just have to grab some necessities like the alligator coffee cup. And let me set that down for a second before I spill it everywhere. Let me shut this door before my heating bill shoots through the sky. Okay, well yeah, like I said, it's time for filming. So we are going to take the aptly named Mini-Me. This is the laptop some of you may or may not have heard me talking about. It's what I use to check notes on the stories and whatnot. And we're going to come into the little filming area and leave it there. God, it's cold in here today. Filming area is unheated. It's just adjacent to the office here, so a lot of times I will open up the door a half hour or so to try to let some of the heat get in there, but it's just so damn cold this morning that yeah, it ain't working. So anyway, that being said, we got our coffee, we got our computer, we got our cameras. Let's go do some filming. Holy cow, it looks cold out there. Jesus, even the tree's frozen. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure, I don't even know if I'm in the frame right now. I can't see what that camera's looking at, but I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna work this out, but I'll probably put the final cut the final cut of the show up in the corner here somewhere, so you can, you're seeing what I'm doing and also seeing what you normally see too. So let's get going. First we get our computer with our notes together. This is always a good time. Okay, and now we come over here and we turn our little camera light on, hit record, and we got to shut this door a little bit so it doesn't shadow the green screen. Double check the date. Okay. Hello everyone, it is Wednesday, November 24th, 2010, and this is your daily dose of reptile news, as always. And then I pretty much go over my notes and then do the stories as we go. So, yeah. An 8-year-old boy at Canal Point Elementary School claimed he was bitten on the wrist by a snake. Nurses and medical officials checked his wrist and did not see any signs of any wounds. They're not sure if it's true or not, but the boy insists he was bitten on the wrist by a snake at school. Number one. Number two, not news, a picture though, pretty awesome. And next I have a series of awesome pictures that were taken. I'll put them up here. I'll have them on the website, link in the description as well. It's a crocodile resting on the back of a hippo. Apparently the crocodile climbed out of the water to avoid some males that were fighting in the area. Anyway, like, it's not news really, but awesome pictures all the same. Go check those out. Like I said, links in the description. Kind of a funny story coming out of Denver, Colorado. Apparently water officials, at their office for that matter, had a baby lizard come out of the faucet while they were filling a container to water some plants there in the office. They have no idea how it got there. They're assuming that it crawled up in the faucet because they say that there are several screening procedures throughout the entire cleansing process, and the lizard would have never survived the pressure in the system anyway. The lizard was taken to a local reptile facility where they said they believe it's some sort of fence lizard, and you know, I gotta be honest here, fence lizards are kind of my thing. They're one of my favorite lizards out here in Northern California, and I've never known one to be able to crawl up a faucet. I don't even know how the hell they would get up into the faucet, but yeah, that's what they're saying. 3. And there's a new series announced by... see, I screwed that up. You got to screw up, then you got to start all over. That's what sucks about doing this. Ugh. And Henry Rollins from the 1980s rock band Black Flag will host a new one-off show on National Geographic Channel talking about America's obsession with reptiles. You know, I don't know where they're going with this. It's just a little press release that came out, not really a news story, but it kind of worries me a little bit. It's kind of really, you know, indicative of the stuff they've had on Animal Planet lately, and I'm really looking forward to watching it. Hopefully they don't portray us as idiots or morons or whatever. You always have to get kind of close to the date too, because you say stuff like that and people get pissed off if they don't know when it is. Now, National Geographic is not saying exactly when this will air, but they are saying that it'll be early next year. And now we kind of have to go back through all the stories and kind of think of a question of the day for you, them, everybody. But god dang, it's cold in here. The only thing I can really think of is this National Geographic show, this story on what people think about that. So we'll just stick with that for now and wrap it up from there. See if we can do it in one take at least. Which brings us to our question of the day. What do you think about this America's obsession with reptile show that National Geographic's going to air? Do you think just because of their history of having halfway decent programming that it's going to depict us in a positive manner? Or do you think it's just going to screw us further? Do you think PETA's got their hands in their pockets already? Anyway, leave a text comment or a video response below. And as always, if you're still watching, my name is Jason White. Now you know what's going on in the reptile world. Be good to each other. And that is about it. Now the fun part starts. The hardest part, actually. We shut the camera off. And... so now comes the part where we're back in the office here, sitting in front of the production computer, and you know, it's time to get to work. There's really not much to show from here. The editing and the rendering process is really long and drawn out, so I think we'll just cut the camera and we'll come back when it's upload time, and you know, the post-production, which is including the annotations and everything. And I mean, that's the real go time. People start watching, people start responding, and I'm super serious about personally responding to every message that people leave, and you know, it's that personal aspect of it that really makes it worthwhile. So So yeah, we'll cut the cameras and we'll be back probably be in I'm guessing a couple hours. Okay guys, so rendering is done, editing is done. It is 11:30 in the morning, so we've been going for 6 hours now, and I wanted, you know, if you guys have stuck with me this long through the process, I wanted you to be here for this part. This is like the most exciting part of the day. This is when we go public. So here we go. There you go. There's the video that we did today. We're gonna scroll down here and we're gonna go public, save changes. Okay, now we go back up to the little my videos section, and as you can see, we are public and live now. So yeah, you know that I mean, we're 6 out. I mean, we're 6 hours in. The filming's done, the editing's done, all of the production, the rendering, the post-production, everything's finished. Now we're live. Now people start watching, and now is when I need to go spend probably the next 10 to 12 hours promoting. So what I do now, you can't follow me around, unfortunately, because I think after I get done editing this behind the scenes thing, I'm only going to have like maybe 5 minutes left. So there's no way I can even realistically cover that much time, even if I cut it and speed it up. Basically what I do is from here, I'll go to all of the popular reptile forums and I'll post my video in their section there. I'm really big on not spamming forums though, so I only put my news video in the news sections of those forums. There's several large reptile forums out there that don't have a news section. I simply do not post in those forums because I'm big on not spamming them. And then, you know, it'll be on Facebook, and the rest of the day is just going through advertising, this and that, and everything, and probably 1 or 2 meetings, maybe an hour or two long today, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this inside look, and yeah, so time to get to work promoting. See ya.
I don't know if I would call this fun. With your move, I've got you on the run. Even though I'm not the one to blame, you still want to fight me all the same. The games we play when trying to love, it's insane, can't get enough. Why is it so hard loving you, girl? Hold me tight, or set me free. What you want is fine with me. All you gotta do is let me know. Yeah, all you gotta do is let me know. Unaware of what I've done to you, I can't guess and you won't tell me true. Is there fear to hash it out with me? You leave me in the dark so I can't see. The games we play when trying to love, it's insane, can't get enough. Why is it so hard loving you, girl? Hold me tight, or set me free. What you want is fine with me. All you gotta do is let me know. All you gotta do is let me know.